that okay? Oh, good. Well, good evening, everyone. We're gonna start in just a couple minutes. Luke is going to be filming, and he's going to be live streaming tonight. So once we get started here, I'm going to give him the thumbs up, and we'll get started. But welcome, everyone. I do want to thank Luke Rio and the stream for hosting us tonight. Crazy times as we figure out how to get together, and we're really excited to be back here with you tonight. So with that, if everyone's kind of ready, we're going to go ahead and start our graduation. So, Luke. Welcome to the graduation of the class of 2021 of Venango, Leadership Venango. This is our third graduating class, and I was talking with some alumni. Our first year, our class of 19, had what we would call a more normal year, where we got to get together and move about the county, and we had a wonderful experience, so much so we knew this was a program that would stick. And we have some alumni from our first year class here. We also have alumni from our second year class, our class of 2020, which started in person but ended virtually in the middle of last year. And then, of course, this year, we thought we might get off to a normal start. We started with our board retreat in September, and then within a few months, we were virtual again. So it really is a pleasure to be back here with you all in person. Leadership Venango started really with a vision. I was part of a leadership class many years ago and found it to be such an important part of my professional journey. And along with Trenton Mullen, who will be joining me on stage here a little bit later, we talked for years about how we might restart a leadership program in Venango County. And with the help of our generous sponsors, PNC Charitable Trust, Bridge Builders Community Foundations, Clarion University Venango Campus, Claypack Trucking Company, Webco Industries, RTI, UPMC Northwest, and Presbyterian Senior Care. With their support, financial and through participation, we were able to launch our program 3 years ago. So after tonight, we'll have graduated over 30 from Leadership Venango, individuals that are better prepared in their jobs, in the community, and in their families to lead our county forward. So I thank you for coming and joining us tonight. One of the things we did when we met during our retreat was we asked the class to create a class vision for what they would imagine upon graduation. So tonight, Kyle is actually going to join us and share with you the class vision. Zoe Oakes is one of the graduating class this year, but she was ill tonight, so she wasn't able to be with us. So Kyle, if you would.
Right. So we gathered about 9 months ago and together kind of envisioned what this day would look like. And Zoe was supposed to read and somehow got passed down to me. I was playing B or C, but we'll see how this goes. So on this warm spring day, the graduating 2021 Leadership Venango class joins together for the final gathering as students. We reflect and share stories with family members of our classmates, sharing our experiences and growth over the past 9 months. Each of us can look at one another and see the professional gains of improved public speaking, greater networks, and advancement within our careers. Today and going forward, we join those looking for growth and prosperity within Venango County. We are educated young professionals that have the skills and tools to share to impact our community. We bolster the support needed for those in leadership roles and are better prepared to fill those roles. Our class also adds to the alumni network available to the class as the next class as a resource.
Thank you, Kyle. I think that is a vision completed. So it's always exciting to see what they imagine and see how it comes about. I do want to mention that earlier this afternoon, we had class presentations. We had 2 excellent presentations that I'm sure will be the basis for many great things to come, with one of our projects talking about recreation and amenities in our region, and the other about local food and agriculture. So 2 great projects that are sure to, again, launch better things even to come. So I'm now going to invite Jen Feehan to come up, and she has a few remarks to make on behalf of the class.
Hello, everyone. I have a prop. Okay. All right, and I wrote my remarks down because, again, I might go on a tangent and forget why I'm up here, so. Hello, everyone. I'm Jen Feehan. I'm from Northwest Commission. I serve in a regional economic development capacity for our 8 Northwest PA counties, right down the street. I'm here because I genuinely enjoy helping others. I love being part of our community, and I want to be part of making it better and better. This is exactly why my classmates are here too, and we're grateful to have spent this year together and to build upon our relationships made moving forward. And I'm here with you today because my directors, Jill Foys and Shane Smith, encouraged me to join the Leadership Venango class of 2021. So shout out to Jill, camera, Shayna, shout out. And a sincere thank you to all the other businesses, managers, sponsors represented here today who encouraged my classmates to also be part of the Leadership Venango class of 2021. What an amazing investment for all involved with tenfold results. And on behalf of our graduating class, thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, Tessa and Ashley. And thank you, Venango Area Chamber of Commerce. You have created and continue to implement a solid program that generates immediate positive effects on us who participate, the organizations we are a part of, and those we will encounter. Venango County was beautifully jam-packed into 9 informative sessions that increased our understanding, community investment, knowledge of resources, and confidence to march on as leaders as we cheer on others as well. So this is where my prop comes in. So this is a small token of our appreciation. This is for our Susan. And a just something little. It's a plan for your office. Don't forget to water us, or we're going to turn into a boring pot of dirt. But seriously, you can remove our faces. It's okay. we just wanted to make you smile. I don't want to be creepy, but so me being up here, I think I was asked because I didn't do my surveys. I didn't fill them out until yesterday. Jessica got them coming in. But I'm going to pretend I'm valedictorian, so here we go. Okay, Leadership Venango. My initial thoughts. This will be a fun networking opportunity and will help me reconnect with Venango County since I had moved away after high school and I recently returned. So my reflection thoughts afterward. This experience was a fun networking opportunity, but so much more. When reviewing our class agendas last night and doing the surveys, the session that jumped out to me the most was the one held in October. Perhaps it was because we were able to gather in person. Perhaps it was because it was the session that inspired my team's project. But really, it was because of the content covered. The session was appropriately titled Empowering Your Community. The morning focused on local agriculture and sustainable foresting with tours of Bay Tree Farm and Hickman Lumber. It was so cool to see these operations up close and to hear about their history and progress made over the years. I remember thinking to myself that day, how I was proud these businesses were right here in our area, and now I have this information stored in my head to share with others. We had an awesome lunch catered by Core Goods at the Chicken Coop in Emlenton, and I'm lucky to work down the street from Core Goods, but I was not aware of the awesome creative space that is Chicken Coop Studio 306, so that was neat to explore. The afternoon was spent at the Crawford Center with Shannon Barrios and Jason Hansford, who led us on a journey into servant leadership. So this session really resonated with me, and something in me clicked while Shannon spoke to us. I hadn't really thought of myself as a leader before that day. I coordinate things, I manage programs, but me, a leader? I had always associated that position with someone who has it all together. Someone who wears power suits and high heels, and like an alpha personality type, but really, there are numerous types of leadership styles, and you have to find which one feels right to you, that works best, and roll with it. But always be learning, always strive to be better. The more I learned about servant leadership, I'm like, yeah, I do that. I think that's me. I kind of felt validated and thought to myself, cool, I'm a leader. I wear boat shoes, but I can be a leader too. And all of us here are leaders. Whether you identify as a cheetah, a lion, an otter, or a golden retriever, we all have unique gifts to share and are positioned well to impact others with them. So thank you to all the area leaders, everyone we met along our journey. We appreciate your investment in us, and we plan to pay it forward.
Thank you, Jen. She did do her surveys last night, which was great. It was so nice to be able to go sit last night and really reminisce about the sessions and how much fun we really did have, even when they were on Zoom. So we've had just a great year. So I would like to, while Trenton comes up, Trenton and Matt are going to come up and help me with the certificate presentations. Again, Trenton was my kind of partner in crime as we envisioned this program. Matt was a graduate of last year's class, so he had a Zoom graduation. But we are looking forward to the opportunity to bring all of our alumni together and celebrate, hopefully before the end of this year. I want to check real quick about some other alumni here. Emily Lewis was a graduate of our first year and has been a presenter. Greg Leander is back there. He was a graduate of our first year. Anyone else that was, I think, and Tessa, my Tessa. Tessa not only was a graduate of the first year, but this program simply could not be happening without her. She is the magic behind all of the communications that you get. Just as, helps me as we plan for each session and provides such great feedback. So I so appreciate all of her support. So Tessa, I'll share my plant with you. So with that, we're going to ask you each to come up. Why don't we have you actually stay on the stage as you come up. We'll give you your certificate because we want to get a class picture. But we also have, maybe Trenton, you could grab the certificates, and Matt, if you'd help us with the books. So I know our classmates will remember that at our orientation, we had our retreat. And one of the things we show is a video by Simon Sinek about how great leaders are inspired. And his book, Start With Why, gives us all so much to think about. If you haven't watched the video, I strongly suggest it's a TED Talk. So you can search Simon Sinek Why. But tonight we're going to give each of the graduates 2 copies of the book. So one is for you to keep, and the other is for you to give somebody that you think should start their leadership journey with us next year. So we hope that you'll thoughtfully gift that and tell someone what the leadership program meant to you. So with that, if you'll position yourself, gentlemen. And our first graduate is Jen Burden from the Oil Region Alliance. We also have padfolios that did not arrive yet, but we'll be giving each of the graduates a nice Venango leadership padfolio when they arrive. Jen Feehan, Northwest Commission. Spencer Melberger, Morrison Funeral Home. Jason Hodgkiss, Claypeck Trucking Company. Linny Burkhart, The Caring Place. Taylor Mosier, Venango County Economic Development Authority. Zoe Oakes couldn't be with us tonight. She wasn't feeling well, but that reminds me as I see Taylor and think about Zoe, this was a year where we had weddings and we had babies. And we had all kinds of exciting things happen. In fact, Tessa was not in some of our earlier sessions as she had Leia, so this was really a class that grew throughout the year. Carrie Schaup, Presbyterian Senior Care, Oakwood Heights. Kyle Vickers, Clarion University. And Amber Warden, Webco Industries. So I hope that you'll all take the time to look at the back of your programs, see the great content we had in this year. One of the things you'll note thank you gentlemen, as you look behind me and see this class, you may notice that they're a young looking group. I think most of the class are under 45, shall I say? and I think that often when we think about leadership, particularly when you are a chamber that has such a strong young professional program, we think of leadership as being designed for our young leaders. But I want to encourage you that leadership is on a continuum. We are growing as leaders all the time, and there is not one of these sessions that I came away from that I wasn't stronger and better informed, largely because I got to join with these people. I got different perspective. So regardless of your age or how many years you've been a leader, or if you've been through a leadership program before, I promise you that your experience as a leader will be enriched by going through this class with your class of 2022. So, and if not then, we hope to be holding the program for many, many years to come and just infuse this area with more leadership, with people that are better informed. And I just want to thank this class. I'm so privileged to have gotten to know you, and I hope that our journey has really just begun. So, thank you all. All done, Luke? Is that a wrap? Okay, thank you. Okay, I get to shake everybody's hand.